Happy Tuesday morning. Hey, I think I have discovered what the biggest waste of money as far as education is. And that is paying. A lot of traffic going by this morning. I don't know if you can hear it. But the biggest waste of money is paying to go to college to become a meteorologist. Because I'm telling you what, they say they do it by algorithms, these weather predictions now, instead of actually the meteorologist going in and, put it this way, instead of the meteorologist making the wrong prediction, they just let the algorithms make the wrong predictions. Yeah, I was looking at, by the way, been a while since you've seen this right here. I'm having to hold it here because there's nowhere to set it. All right, let me bring this up again. All right. I was looking at the weather report last night, and I told Copper, I said, we're going to have to get the hell out of Dodge on Friday, because what it was showing for Friday, or no, for Saturday. Friday was supposed to be the last decent day of good weather. And then it was showing Saturday like a high of 44, snow, 90, like it was like a 97% chance of snow, and then a low that night of 23. And it's like, no. I'll go down to Lake Havasu, where it shows a high of, I think that day is 75 and a low of 55 or maybe 53, something like that. Yeah. I'm not going to freeze my butt off if I don't have to. I like to, but then I'm looking at the weather report now, and now it's showing, it changes. Like, I swear, every like 8 hours, it's like, oh, let's come up with a new one. So now it's showing Friday, a high of 57 and a low of 41, which is, that's good. Last night it was like 28. But what's funny, yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie this morning because it's kind of chilly, but that's all I had on last night. I mean, when I was up at the other campground, I was wrapped up in this and my winter coat and still freezing without the heaters going. I didn't have to turn the heater on last night, mainly because I have like a couple of bottles of propane left. I brought the buddy heater in here, but I buried the propane bottles under a bunch of other stuff in the Explorer, which I didn't realize until it was bedtime. I thought I had brought one in here and I hadn't. And so I'm not going to go out there in the dark and rummage through everything. I figured I'd just tough it out. And as it turned out, it really, it was, I mean, it got as cold as it did up in Huntington. Like it was around 28, but I never had to put my winter coat on. I don't know if it's the difference in humidity. That's the only thing that I can think of. Is there's got to be like some kind of difference in humidity to where it didn't feel as cold, because I was comfortable all night. The only time I wasn't comfortable was if I got out from under my sleeping bag, which I'm just using it as a blanket because the zipper broke and so I can't zip it up. So I just lay on the cot, on the sleeping pad, and then cover up with a comforter, and I stay pretty toasty. So as long as I was under that, I was fine. When I got out from under it, it still wasn't like I wasn't out here like shivering. There was a couple of nights up at Huntington, I woke up shivering during the night. But now it's showing here, Friday, high 57, low 41. And then, before it was showing snow, Now it's showing on Saturday, it's showing rain with a high of 53 and a low of 37. Now, a low of 37, that's no big deal. And then Sunday, showing a high 48, low 32. Then Monday, it's showing the day that it's supposed to get cold down into the 20s at night. So we will depart before then. And then you go over to Lake Havasu City. Right now it is 68 degrees. So it's showing on Friday, high 77, low 53. Saturday, high 73, low 51. And then freezing cold on Sunday, high 68, low 50. And then it's 69 and 46. And then it doesn't show anything after that. So, if that weather report stays true to form, we'll probably stay here through the weekend. You know, because I tell you, as hard as it is to take this tent up and down, you know, I don't want to be moving it any more often than I have to. You know, once every 2 weeks is going to be enough. That'll be the nice thing, is when I go up to my property, I can go up there and I can set it up and leave it set up for however long I want to. Now, technically, I'm only supposed to be able to stay there for 30 days. But as other people have said, I've watched, you know, other videos of people who've moved into the same areas, you know, in Arizona, and they say, yeah, technically they have these regulations and stuff like that, but they don't enforce them. And you guys have seen, if you guys remember the drone footage of the area where my property is, there ain't nothing there. There ain't going to be anybody out there complaining, that guy's been on that property for over 30 days. I don't think that's going to happen. And the thing is, if I were to have to move, I only have to be gone a couple of days. I think something like that. Then I can come back and stay another 30 days. And there are other campgrounds around there, like there's ones over toward Flagstaff. I want to get over that way. Flagstaff looks like a very pretty area. You know, the city itself, I do want to visit. There's a lot of things to see and do there. You know, I'm kind of a little bit hindered having a dog, you know, because it's like, you know, certain places I'm not going to be able to go, and you know, and I don't want to be leaving him in the Explorer for, you know, any long lengths of time, you know, especially when it gets hot, you know, it's not good for him. And so I am kind of limited, but that's okay. And anyway, I uploaded a video earlier. It took me, I've been uploading the thing and it was, you know, using my hotspot now. I got spoiled using the internet for 4 days, actual internet. Especially that last motel we stayed at, the internet was lightning fast. I couldn't believe how fast that was. It was wonderful. But yeah, that was, what was I gonna say? I don't know. But hang on, let me get this out of the way here. I don't even remember what my point was. But you know, like I say, if I was talking about moving this tent, I guess. Quit saying I hate it when people say Pat, pat, pat. We'll stay here. We'll stay here. See, I don't do outtakes. I just leave my outtakes in my videos. We'll stay here through the weekend. That's what I was trying to say. If the current weather, my nose itches. If the current weather report stays true to form, and if it's not going to start getting cold until Monday, Then we'll just stay through the weekend and then head down to Lake Havasu City on Monday. And, you know, I've got a couple of places there that I'm looking at camping at. There was one place I wanted to camp at first when we first got down there. I had that like number one, but it's like 50 miles from Lake Havasu City, and I need to be closer because there's a lot of business I need to take care of when I get there. There we go again. None, nay, because I've got to stop it and check in at Planet Fitness because that's you've got to check in at your what you put as your home base when you sign up. Somebody just texted me. You got to put it as your home base when you sign up. So I've got to go in there and get things started. And I wouldn't mind going in there, taking a shower, doing all that stuff. And then I've got to go pick up my mail, which is actually just up the street from Planet Fitness. And so, oh, I don't know if I told you guys this, but you know, you remember as a child, the song that you sang, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Well, did you know, some of you may already know this, but a lot of you probably don't. The actual London Bridge, the real actual London Bridge, is in Lake Havasu City. Yeah, the actual London Bridge. They disassembled it. Disassemble! They disassembled it, and you'd have to watch the movie Short Circuit to get that one. Disassemble? Input. But they actually dismantled it, which made transporting it a lot easier. But they dismantled London Bridge, and I knew that they set it up in Arizona, but I didn't realize until lately that it was actually in Lake Havasu City. So we get to go see the actual London Bridge, and we'll definitely take some movies of that. There's a lot of things to see and do there in Lake Havasu City. It's gonna be warm. You got the Lake Havasu, you got the palm trees, you got bikinis, which of course I will not look at. How disgusting! But I had my fingers crossed. So, but I'm really looking forward to getting down there. But I'm not in a hurry to leave here. This is just nice and peaceful, and I'm not going to do any other videos today. I'm not going anywhere else because my knees are so swollen up and hurting and stuff. Because I want to go for a little walk on that jetty thing I was telling you guys about. Some other places around here, and there's a couple other things to go see too. But I'm not going to do that today. Today I'm not doing crap. I'm resting, trying to let my body recover a little bit. You know, slept really well last night. You know, it's been, I got to show you guys if I can get out of my chair. Hang on. That's another thing too. When I get my stuff in storage, I want to buy me an actual lawn chair like I had that I could actually fit it in the Explorer. What is this called? Good night. I got so much. I'm so cramped in here. I got stuff. All right, here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show you guys the view. This is what I will. What happened? I heard something go dee-doo, so I don't know what it was. But this is the view. Oh, a skeeter. This is the view out my window. Nice view to wake up to. View of the lake and all that, which you guys have already seen. I know, I understand that, but good night. Everything is like falling off. I apologize. I'm just trying to get stuff resituated here and get sat back down. But I want to get me an actual chair because these little put together chairs, they're comfortable, you know. The hard part for me is just getting in and out of it, you know, because it's just, now this is not in the middle here. Stuck in the middle with you. Stuck. How's it right? Why are you going blinking at me? I'm not moving. Nah. Stop it. And this thing, I don't know what it is. This thing will not. There's nothing to slide up to hold this in place. So I'll just put it down like this and hold it up. Ugh. Equipment failure. All right, anyway. I wish I would quit saying that. Quit saying anyway. So we're probably going to go outside here in a little bit. It's still a little windy because I'm just in. I got the hoodie on and I got gym shorts on. You know, just being comfy. So I even had 2 mugs of coffee and I still can't talk. Probably won't make any videos until tomorrow. May not get them uploaded till the next day, but I want to do a little bit of exploring tomorrow when I feel a little bit more, or feel a little bit less pain, put it that way. Because just out there walking around, it's like I'm definitely not up to any long walks. It's terrible getting old, man. Getting old sucks. You know what I mean? So, anyway, there I say it again. I give up. Anyway. By the way, every night all this stuff comes at sunset into the marshes. Nah. I didn't even see as much as a magpie. I mean, nothing. There was, nothing. Nothing came. Although after it got dark, I did hear what sounded like a couple of geese out there. I mean, I just like, and that was it. And it wasn't, prolonged. It was just a couple of squawks. And other than that, there was nothing. Didn't have any wildlife at all. So I was hoping some would come there, and I could take some footage of it and stuff for you guys. But no, there was nothing, nada, not a thing. Anyway. At the end of the day, obviously, those are the 2 most used phrases, especially on sports channels. When you hear, one of those athletes, well, obviously we're going there, obviously, and obviously we needed to score more points than them, obviously. And if we did, we would win the game, obviously, but we didn't, obviously, so we got our butts kicked, obviously. Oh, then you got to, of course, talk in the third person, Kevin gonna get some rest today. Yeah, Kevin ain't gonna do no walking today. Yeah, Kevin ain't gonna do crapola. Although Copper wants to, he likes being out there, but he likes coming here and laying down on his bed too. He's over there zonked out. Mama. So, we shall talk to you later, either tomorrow or the next day, unless something really cool happens today, which I don't anticipate, but you never know. See ya.